All right, so before we jump into the computer, I just wanted to hit on the buyer persona. Now, you need to, before you go and contact these people, you need to have an idea of who you're reaching out to, who's your customer. And so that's what this whole module is about. And so I want you to think about your buyer persona. So I want you to think about the person who's an entrepreneur, who's a business person, who's an investor, the person who makes those decisions. How old are they? What kind of ethnicity are they? What kind of daily lives do they have? What kind of houses do they live in? What kind of cars do they drive? What kind of friends do they have? What kind of networking events do they go to? What kind of charities do they support? You want to think about all this stuff because it gives you a better idea of who you're talking to. So right now, I mean, my buyer persona is a 46-year-old white male who's been running a business for 8 to 10 years anyways. They probably have, $1 million salary, and they have a company, and they go to meetings all day, and they're busy, and they have about 10 or 15 minutes, and so consistent marketing effort is really going to be where it's at. You're not going to usually be able to go in and walk in a cold call. Sometimes these are big facilities that you're going to have to go into and try to make a pitch. So you want to go in with an assault, that is strategic, and also you don't have to be there physically. I've gotten plenty of business just off a mailer, just off of an envelope with good sales copy in it, and making phone calls and leaving voicemails and sending emails, and just that persistence. It's going to take at least 7 times for them to hear your name, see your face, hear your message before they go, all right, that's something I need, or something about this guy really clicks, and I'm going to have to hear what he has to say. So if you want these big contracts, these bigger contracts, you're going to have to go in and be more strategic. But if you're going to companies that are doing anywhere from 500,000 to 2 million in sales, you can usually just walk in and introduce yourself. Say you're from the area, you're working with a business next door. Say I was checking out your website, I was checking out your social marketing, and I really think that we can help you. Here's a couple things that I think we can improve, and let's have a sit down and have a consultation about it. So that's a little bit about your buyer persona. Put your mind in the shoes of the customer, and make sure that when you're contacting these people, you think, how are they receiving your message, and we make sure that we're speaking directly to them.